I'm playing my newest concoction, but I haven't decided if I like it yet or not.
Yeah.
Because it's been 3 very mixed results. Like one game I did really well from the beginning and just kind of blew everyone away, and then one game I kind of did nothing the whole game and just lost, and another game I did nothing the whole game and everyone left me alone, and then I won in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens. All right.
Some big rolls there.
Oh, Alesha again. Wildborn's sticking with that old Alesha plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I've got Mina and Den, Wildborn, Wildbolt's on Alesha, Phyrexian's on General Tazri, and Beansai's on Zetalpa. Oof.
Ooh,
That's spicy.
I like it.
We're going to throw this back. Oh, that was a big sigh.
Well, I'm looking at it, and it looks good. But the last time I kept a 3-land hand, it was that game where I didn't do anything for the whole game until I won. So.
Yeah. Yep. That does happen. I am going to mulligan. Can I keep a 1-lander? This is better, I guess.
A little risky.
Yeah, I'll keep that. I didn't do anything until I won. Yeah.
It's one of those games where you know you have no lands and everyone feels bad for you, so
Yeah.
they don't do anything to you. So you're still at 43 life when other people are like 10,
Yep. And then you just kind of win.
and then you just kind of win because you're at 43 life and they can't kill you at that point when you start doing things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see. So first off, let's make sure that this works. No, doesn't. All right, my silly Stream Deck is not working currently. I have to double check and make sure what's going on there. Oh boy. Something sandbagging lands. Yeah. There we go. It worked that time. Alright, don't know what happened there. But yes, Discord. We're up to 405, as we said earlier. And I just put up 4 new emotes in the Discord that are of all of my pets. So we've got a Malcolm, and a Leo, and a Rhett, and a Walter face. You can see them under General right now. There they are.
Nice.
Malcolm, and Walter, and Rhett, and Leo face. So if you really want to use those, you are more than welcome to. Also, I want to point out that some people might be aware, some people might not, but there is a deal going on right now if you are a Twitch Prime member. They have a deal going on where you can get 500 bits for $1 for US, which is really, like, just a really huge discount. And I'm not saying that, you know, you have to spend them all on me, of course. I wouldn't do that, but it's a really good deal. I went and got some myself so that I could donate to various other channels. Thank you, DP Cross, for the 710 bits. 1 per account. Yes, yeah, it's 1 per account, by the way.
Okay. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's not all the time. It's just a one-time, you know, 500 bits for $1. It's a really, really good deal because I think 500 bits normally is like $6 or something. I can't remember. I can't actually look it up because you can't share on your own channel, so they won't even let you look up how much to buy. How much it is to buy. Yeah, it's like $5.90 or $6 or something like that for 500 bits. But it's basically pay $1 to Amazon and you have $5 to spend on all your favorite streamers. $7? It depends on if you're on mobile or not too, JK. Because I've noticed that if you go into the mobile app and look, it's actually way more expensive for some reason. If you're on desktop, it's reasonable. Like, it's not 1-to-1 because they have to make something, you know? But 100 is $1.40. 500 is $7. Thank you, DM Cross, for looking that up. So yeah, 500 right now. If you're a Twitch Prime member, you get 500 for $1 one time. It's pretty cool. How's everybody else doing tonight?
Good.
Pretty tired,
Tired.
but I'm hanging in there. Well, I mean, it is 3 a.m. in Germany,
Yeah, that's true.
and I took a little nap, but I was kind of ill over the last week, so
Oh, that's unfortunate. You feeling better?
that's yeah, I'm good. Growth Rumbler,
Rumble, rumble, rumble.
Grumble,
I'm pretty good. Went off with some friends to have dinner.
Yeah.
Just had the night, me and the kid. We just hung out, watched some trolls, gave her a bath, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, that's fun.
I can actually do this.
I've been very sporadic with my split second videos over the last 2 weeks because we're doing some very exciting upgrades to the SCG Tour equipment, and we got to get it prepped before Atlanta, and it was a very, very big upgrade for me. DM, 100 bits, thank you so much. Have some bits, you wacky, wavely armed magic man. That's what we do here. If you have both mine and Lur's Twitch Prime, if you're subscribed to both of us, you can do the octopus arms. But yeah, so we're doing some pretty cool things. I will be in Atlanta, which next week Saturday, so not this upcoming Saturday, but a week from Saturday on the, what is it, 28th? Yes, 28th. I will not be here. So I will be in Atlanta, so if you happen to be in Atlanta, come by and say hi. And I will be hanging out, and DM Cross will be streaming that night, I believe, just to make sure that if people have something to watch on Saturday, keep our regular Saturday stream going. So there are a few people signed up for Game 1 for that already, I think. Yeah, we got everybody signed up for Game 1, and then Game 2 should be going, and it looks like, I did not even notice this until now, but Seth put himself back on the schedule for Fridays. I know you had been talking about it. And I think I saw you talk about it a little bit in the mod chat, but just have not had a chance to really go through and look at that much due to work in the charity stream. So it's been a lot of... Your wife talked you into it? Yeah, that's fair. Seth and Danny will both be at SCG Con here in just a couple of months too.
Yeah, it makes me sad, Panda. I can't go.
Oh. Seth and Danny and Valdor and a few other people I know from the server are going, and you can check that out in the conventions channel. The what's it actually called nowadays? Upcoming Grand Prix cons. Yeah.
Is anybody coming to Detroit in September?
I do not have plans to come to Detroit in September. That would be cool, though. I am playing... Or I'm not playing, but I'm going to be going to the Pro Tour Richmond on the Saturday, probably doing a day trip to Richmond just to hang out, and my wife wants to just kind of go and wander around the city a little bit and do some shopping. And so I think it'll be pretty fun. So if anybody's going to that, I'll be there hanging out. Let's see. Well, you're all at 40. So guess we'll rumble into Beanside just because I'm a little bit more worried about your commander than everybody else.
You mean my 8-drop commander with my 4 lanes in play?
You heard me.
That's fine. That's fine.
Like right now, the only like I could swing at Wildborn just because he has his commander and Viscera Seer, but
That would be very mean.
yeah. I could attack Phyrexian because he's open.
I was kind of expecting it. But
Yeah.
Thanks for not.
Alright.
I'm sure Wild Bolt will get in there though.
Yeah,
Let's
probably.
get this card that's finally legal in this format.
Ooh, yeah. Because that dropped down because of M25.
It wasn't really available even beforehand. Like, it was only in dual decks, Sorin versus Tybalt, and there's like 7 tickets or whatever.
Wait, same weekend as SGG Con? GP Richmond isn't the same weekend as SCG Con. Or not GP Richmond, but
Oh boy.
Pro
First
Tour.
time I've actually drawn this card. I've played this deck like 6 times now, and never draw one of the best cards in it.
I have to
So
look that up.
let's set a stop on my end of combat.
Pro Tour. I think it's Dominaria is the one. I don't think it's in the core set.
Yeah, Pro Tour is weekend before, I think.
Yeah, it's like June 1st. Yeah, June 1st through the 3rd. So that's actually,
Yeah, I'll get in there.
that's like the week, 2 weeks before it? Or a week before it?
It's a week before it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's, I think it's Pro Tour, then SCG Con, then
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so Pro Tour, SCG Con, Vegas. So yeah, it's the Saturday before is what I'll be heading down there and just to kind of hang out, see people, maybe get into a draft. Maybe play some Commander. Not quite sure yet.
Yeah, I was hoping to go to SCG Con, but it's the same weekend as the oldest birthday.
Ah, yeah, that would do it.
Look at me, I'm doing it.
Such synergy.
I'm doing the thing. I think they actually tried to change the rules because of reconnaissance once, and it didn't work out. Like they tried to remove the end combat step.
Mhm.
That just messed up a whole lot of other things, so they reverted that. Because this was not intentional. Like, this was supposed to be like attack with 5 creatures, they block 4, you save your 4 and deal damage of 1, and not stuff like this.
Yeah,
Tazri.
basically giving it vigilance.
Yeah.
All I know is they just need to give us back damage on the stack.
Oh no, please don't.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
I miss my Arcbound Ravager decks.
Well, that would be banned immediately if they did change that deck.
Yeah. All those Ravager decks.
Everywhere. Even... No, probably not in Commander, but...
No, probably not. TP Cross says, I may have accidentally commented on the fact that SCG video coverage quality is better than MTG's own coverage in front of Randy Bueller and their video gurus. Awkward.
Land. Ask and you shall receive.
What do we got here? Fibblethip is the boss right now. 84, 88. Okay, I just hadn't seen it since all the subs and cheers went through. Oh, B&R announcement for Commander next Monday. Yep. That is a thing. Commanders, or Planeswalkers as commanders.
No.
Probably not.
Well, they will observe
Yeah.
Brawl for like a year or two, and then
I don't know. Well, I think that Brawl is just separate, honestly. I think that the big thing is comes mainly from the fact that they've hinted at that the fall set will be Planeswalkers.
Oh, so you think they'll drop the rule then and not have the can be or commander text on them anymore?
Possibly, yeah.
I mean, I think there would be nothing wrong with, like, I don't think any Planeswalker would be, like, even be close to the upper tier of competitive EDH.
Sorin. Not competitive, but Sorin
Yeah.
would be like a big one.
Sorin
Sorin
would be
annoying.
broken.
It would be annoying for like like between competitive and casual, but like real competitive decks win on turn 3 or turn 4. Like Sorin doesn't do anything there, I don't think.
Yeah. I mean, if you're talking,
They could just ban Sorin.
if you're talking competitive, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think any Planeswalker would break the format. Because Planeswalkers are inherently bad in EDH anyways.
We'll go after Wild this time.
Like most of them, rather. Yeah, that's okay. That's why if you look at the 5 ones they did for Commander 2014, they all had a very similar design in that they made tokens and like they were very particularly designed.
Yeah.
I guess except for Teferi. I guess Teferi was kind of out there. But like most Planeswalkers are just not very well suited. But what would you build if they dropped the rule?
Currently, I'm building a Nissa Steward of Elements Brawl deck, so I'd probably just
do a commander deck with her?
Yeah, you do a commander deck with her.
I think I would do Xenagos the Reveler. I
That'd be
really
a
like
good one.
Xenagos.
Oh my goodness, this cat. He's knocking on the door.
Just make like a green-red token stack.
Speaking of cats, I'll be right
Yes,
back.
hello.
Mine has apparently jumped in the peck and play and won't let my wife get her out.
Cat break.
Leo
Chat,
needs,
get out your cats.
Leo needs his spot.
No, DP Cross. Sorin isn't bad. Sorin is just like it's like a feel bad. It's the same with like a Sharon deck, like copying Magister Swings 4 times.
Yeah.
It's just like, ugh, come on, really.
Yeah. It's just...
But it's not actually that strong. It's like, sure, it's good, but like you spend 6 mana to deal what, like 20 to 30 damage to someone. That's
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
like it's debatable if that's even worth it.
Yeah.
Depending on the situation. Okay, I'm thinking I'm going to do this because it's simply too good not to right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not gonna get a cleaner spot for this. Yes, these 2, please.
Austere Command.
Yeah, it seems like a good spot for it.
Boo.
Boo.
Burns.
I'm okay with this.
It's mainly because of Blade of Selves and I guess Archon of Redemption can be very annoying.
Yeah, Archon's probably going to be annoying.
I just wanted to gain the life back that I lost.
Alright, let's go to combat.
Yes. Sorry. We got Kitty now. Leo's in here. His usual spot. That's just unnecessary, sir.
Is it? I heard you the least with Austere Command, so this is fair.
Ooh, pardon me.
I mean, I'm just a little bit sad in my,
Oh. Alright,
That's pretty good.
yep. There she goes.
I'm just a little disappointed my Coalition Relic's gone more than the Blade of Selves. I mean, I just figured Blade of Selves wasn't long for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about putting Blade of Selves in this deck. It'd be silly with Knight.
Yeah. Bushi, I don't like Planeswalkers as commanders based on what I heard on the command zone. Games just take much longer without the threat of commander damage. Yeah, I think they might.
But at the same time, in the same episode, Josh talked about commander damage not being a thing.
Yeah, I don't think they'll get rid of commander damage, honestly.
No, and I wouldn't, just because it invalidates a number of decks, and that's not great for the format. It depends. Like look at and think about the play group you're in and how many planeswalkers get played. Because if it's a group where there's already like 5 planeswalkers in each deck, it wouldn't really change much, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, playing some cards as commanders would be interesting. Some planeswalkers as commanders, because you would have like certain cards where you would want to kind of go silly. Like we also did I know it's not like a real episode, but we did the unstable version, the holiday episode, where I played Urza and everybody else just played creatures, and Urza got out of hand quick. But that's because I was also able to just protect it. And I know it's not a real thing, and definitely people are going to have, you know, way more options to deal with it in a regular game. But there are going to be those cases every now and then where one person sits down with a commander that's a planeswalker, 3 others are playing creatures, and the person that's playing the planeswalker can start doing really silly things really quickly.
Yeah, and there is the whole thing with green and doubling season.
Yep.
Like maybe we'd have to ban doubling season, which I wouldn't be opposed to because I don't know. It's one of those cards where it's like,
I can't remember who posted it today. Somebody posted on Twitter. I think it might have been Jay and Nelly or something like that, where they were just like 2 predictions: 1, planeswalkers as commanders; 2, planeswalkers banned in EDH. Hey, Cyber Lilies.
I don't know if it'd be that bad, but I do think you'd see a lot of bans. Like you said, Zorn might get banned, and then you'd see other planeswalkers eventually when they come out as too powerful as commanders get banned, and you'd see doubling season and stuff like that get banned. And I think if you're making changes that just lead to bans in the format, those aren't positive changes.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
I could definitely see that happening.
Although it does feel weird that you can't.
Hey, Adabes. Thanks for stopping by.
Planeswalker as your commander.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I'm not playing with Planeswalkers much because I don't like the card type overall anyways. But oddly, I think it would probably just be a cool thing because it would just give people more options.
Because there aren't enough legendary creatures already. Especially with Dominaria coming.
Well, Dominaria does fix a lot of these things, that's true.
I should have done that.
Only took us like 25 years to get our blue-red artifact commander. Now we got it.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm going to warn you, Jeremy. I cast that card and haven't drawn a land since.
I scryed and then cast Explosive Vegetation, so...
discussion point actually, is the new card from, I'm not sure what the name is, the new Explosive Vegetation from Dominaria, is that actually better? The one with Kicker, but it brings the lands in untapped?
I think it's good.
I think it's pretty good. It depends on what you want to be doing with it, because is it 4 for tapped and then...
No, it's 3 for 1 untapped, so it's like a rampant growth, but you have to pay 3 up front. Or it's get 2 untapped for 5.
Okay.
So it's like, depending on what your curve looks like, it could actually be better than Explosive because you only spend 3 mana to get the 2 lands in that turn.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. 3 mana for 1, 5 mana for 2, and it's untapped. It's actually pretty relevant. I don't know. I think it depends.
I mean, it's probably... I think it's better than Cultivate. I think I would run it over Cultivate most of the time. Okay, so I think Yeah.
Sir?
No,
Sir?
no, that lore master has to go. That's too good.
Why do you have to kill that thing? I need the cards because I need to draw lands. That's really why I want to draw cards, is to draw lands.
Yeah.
You already blew up my Coalition Relic and my Blade of Selves.
That's true. I'm sorry about that, but
Yeah, I don't think he's that sorry.
That card seems awfully good.
Blowing up all my stuff. It is awfully good, but I need lands.
I'm not sure.
Quite sure I do.
Yeah, and I guess that's...
Yeah, there's... I don't know, it'll be interesting. I think there's a lot of really good stuff in Dominaria, too.
I'm so excited for Dominaria.
I'm pretty excited. I don't know. There's a chance I might not go to pre-release, but
I won't be able to either, sadly. But I mean, I'm gonna be drafting it online, so
still gonna play this Saturday, stream this Saturday. So if you can make it out, please think about stopping by.
I'm just trying to decide if I want to do one or all three.
Sure. Yeah, hopefully I can do one, but it's tough just because there's a lot of other stuff going on during the weekend. My wife is going to be chaperoning prom on Saturday night, so she'll be gone most of that night while I'm streaming, and I'm not sure when I would go because it's either Saturday like morning, I think the one of them starts at 10, Saturday afternoon I think it starts at like 3 or 4, but that would be pretty close to that finishing when I'm supposed to start stream. And then there's one on Sunday that I may go to, but because of the fact that like I might not see my wife all day Saturday, I would probably want to hang out with her on Sunday.
Right.
So I could just, you know, say screw it and just go to the midnight one on Friday into Saturday. But
Yeah,
I'm old.
Yeah, I was hemming and hawing because I know I got to work a 9-hour day and then F&M and then try and stay up for the pre-release on top of it.
Yes. Mouseless, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub 2 months in a row. It's been a magical month. Here's to many more. Resub. Thank you so much. Woohoo! Smiles. Yes. That's like
Target's the person who's been blowing up all my stuff.
sure.
But
That's fine.
yeah, like
Even though he's at 30 life. Usually I wouldn't target him with it, but he's also been blowing up all my stuff, so...
that's yeah, the midnight pre-release. I tried to do one like 2 years ago, maybe a little longer than that. Probably like 3 or 4 years ago. But I definitely went with one of my friends, built our decks, went through round 1, and then we both just dropped them at home at like 2 in the morning because we were both old and tired.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it this way. The last pre-release I went to was for Battle.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, seeing as I've been playing since Fallen Empires, this is like my nostalgia set, so
Sure.
I gotta definitely try and make it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of my reasoning too. Like, I don't think I did. Can't remember if I did Rivals, but I don't think I did. So I think actually going to the pre-release was the last time I actually went to like a pre-release, and then before that, I don't think I went to Hour. I went to Amonkhet. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I want to go to, is it's just been a while since I've gone to one. And the Loading Ready Run, the pre-release, made it look like a lot of fun last week.
Yeah.
So that looks sweet.
A little curious why I'm being attacked, but okay.
Well, you did just play Hagra. I mean, just want to point that out.
Yep. That is the thing.
But... I'm also not the highest life total, and the hacker didn't do anything to you.
Yet, you have also 4 allies in play.
Yeah, only 4 allies I know.
Zoe, I am running Mina and Den Wildborn.
It's only 3.
Turn 7. I mean, how do I only have 4 allies in play? I'm doing something wrong.
Right?
Oh wait, someone keeps on killing them. Well, he only killed 1, but still, he killed an important one.
Blade of Selves and some allies. Also, Mr. Beanside saying, "Oh, my 8 drop," and he's got 7 lands in play now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting there.
And the Sword of the Animist.
I got 8 lands in play.
Do you? Oh, 7 tapped and 1 untapped. Is that what it is?
7 tapped, 1 untapped from the sword.
Alright. I'm ready to lose.
I mean, in my defense, it's the first time I played this deck, so...
But are you ready to lose, Jeremy?
Not really.
Then we should do stuff and things.
I should do stuff and things. It'd be great if I had things and stuff to do.
I mean, you did knock me out on Saturday, I'm just saying.
Is that what we're going for?
Oh, you only got 2 cards in hand.
I do only have 2 cards in hand.
I only have 3 cards in hand. I wonder why that is. No,
Well.
I'm just picking. It was the right play. It's just it's sad to lose a Seagate War Master before he can even tap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just have to pass. Stream froze. It's still looking good on this side, so...
Hold on, let me check.
DM says stream froze. Might be his crappy Wi-Fi.
Yeah, mine's still up.
Also says fine. Okay.
Gonna try to help a little bit here.
Yeah.
At least not let him tutor for an equipment.
Yeah. Bone Shredder is ready.
Okay.
What are you
Hey,
going
you
on?
attacked me. Remember, you started this.
Remind me later. Stream deck. Easy answers to take the wife to the 2-headed giant pre-release tourney. Yeah. That'd be great if she played. Also planning on going to a friend's house on Saturday for lunch and possible drafting, because they bought their box during the... or pre-ordered their box for the pre-release buy-a-box thing.
Which, can I just point out, that's kind of silly that that's the only way you can get that card?
Yeah, it is a bit. I don't think the card's going to be like, you know, a $20 card or anything, but it's still probably going to be a $4 or $5 card when it should be like $1.
Right.
It might have been worth $2. I mean, it's probably one of the best Boros commanders, right?
It's definitely one of the most interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, it drives me so nuts because it seems like such a cash grab.
I hate that term so much. Everybody just keeps throwing around that term, cash grab. Like, I understand the idea behind it, but, I mean, they are a business, and if you think that they're just trying to make money off of this one thing, then just don't buy the box, you know?
Right.
Like, cash grab to me is like if they were like, you know what, screw it, we're just ignoring the reserve list, we're gonna knock that away. Here's a master set, and it's Master's Power 9, you know. And also like, and then they'd like do a whole bunch of other really crazy stuff, you know, to try and just pump as much money out of people as possible and inflate their sales, and then they would go under.
Yeah.
So that to me is more of a cash grab than anything.
It also seems to me that that move is coming from higher up, because Mark Rosewater doesn't seem amused about it either, from what I can tell.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I don't know. I just get the feeling that most people at Wizards also don't think it's a great idea. So there's that.
Hmm.
And hopefully it's the first and the last time they do it.
They did the same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! And that game is a mess. Exactly. That's not. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't be good. That's what cash grabbing is. Is generally it makes everybody so upset that the game just stops being good.
Right.
Like that's the whole thing behind like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is they just make more and more powerful cards every single set and invalidate the cards before it, right? Like
I mean,
I've heard that's what the whole game is. Like every set that comes out is just more powerful.
With that game.
Yeah. Or they just print like really ridiculous reprints of like the most powerful cards or something like that. Like that's not a sustainable model, and that is a way for them to be like, hey, you have to buy this in order to be competitive. Like Magic is just like, we're always going to have things rotate, we're always going to try and balance things as best as possible. You know, like obviously they make some mistakes, some stuff is more powerful than others, but they try and balance it as much as possible. Instead of just making you, like, standard is a cash grab at that point, you know? Because they rotate the cards out, you have to buy the new cards. But, like, you can also play standard with fairly cheap decks if you really want to. You can go buy a Challenger deck right now, and it's just an easy entry point into the format, and it's way cheaper than it would have been buying a lot of those cards on their own, so...
I'm kind of glad they did that, because that was a smart thing to do. Trade play now.
Yeah. Oop, sorry. But that's just me.
That's a lot of mana.
I don't know.
Is it Tazri time?
No, Tazri's only 7 mana. It's 9.
I feel bad.
Uh-oh.
Genesis Voyage? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Right on Newscraft Mob?
No.
Oh.
On Hagra.
Yeah, well,
Somebody dies.
Oh, on Hagra. Okay.
No,
and
everyone
Newscraft just
dies.
triggered. Alright.
I don't think everyone.
No, because he has to target. And it's 5 enters. And it triggers 5 times equal to...
Oh, it triggers 6 times equal to 9.
Oh, yeah, because the original, yeah, 6 times.
It's only 54 damage, though, so not everyone dies?
Doesn't it? No, it triggers way more than 5 times, doesn't it? Because everyone triggers for everyone.
Oh, that's
so.
right. They all trigger.
Oh, yeah,
for each entry.
Valakut style. Yeah, Scape Shift.
Yeah, no,
That's right.
we're all dead.
Yep. I'm pretty sure
Unless
that's...
someone can remove that.
Right now for 1.
I wish I could have. I had.
Is there Swords to Plowshares? that's what he's asking, I think.
No.
No. Bushi, what's
You're
your
right,
favorite
yeah.
commander idea for
I thought we were only
Dominaria?
getting 6 of them, but you're right. All the triggers stack with each one.
Yeah.
That was a quick game.
Yep. Can't say I'm upset about that. See, there we go.
There it goes. There's all those triggers.
Well, I've got to stack them right, to figure out how to kill everyone.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
We got to turn 8.
I'm a math teacher. I might can multiply by 9. I'm not sure.
Might be. I never learned my times tables.
I should
That
have
was-
said
that
no
was-
for that creature.
That was one of those things where I was like, because I'm a Navy brat, I was in the middle of 3rd grade when I transferred schools. And so we were just starting to learn them in my my first class, and then when I got to my new school, it was a bit more advanced, so they'd already learned all of their times tables up to like 12 or 13 or whatever it was. I was like, yep, I can do like up to 5-ish. But for Dominaria, I'm pretty excited. I am a brat. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Dominaria as far as Commander goes. There's a lot of good options. I definitely want to build like a cheap Tatiova, like almost Pauper deck, because I think that would be fun.
I think it's not just Commander in general, it's just for 3DH because of those uncommon legendaries.
Yeah, 3DH for sure. There's going to be
a
bunch of really good stuff.
They're going to be a cent each, because none of those seem particular. And even if they were standard playable, it's like they're legendary. You don't need playsets, so.
Yargle's the only choice. Well, yeah. What else?
I mean, you can do some stuff with that.
What else are you gonna do?
I'm probably gonna be degenerate and build a Whisper deck, because that seems like fun.
That's a good one.
I want to build so many of them.
I was debating on getting the Sultai Commander.
The Muldrotha?
The Muldrotha. And kind of
very good too.
At least putting it into Tasigur to see how it runs.
You could probably do that.
Possibly tweaking it.
I think you can just play that card for value.
Yeah.
If you run it as the commander, you probably want to build around it, but it's just very good. Especially like in the super late game when you have like 15 mana and then you just play it, and it's basically like drawing like your entire graveyard.
Yeah. Boosh says if I can have like 66 Yargles and the rest swamps, I'd be happy. Giggs says there's a Boros commander with built-in card draw and it's an uncommon. Sign me up, please.
So Jeremy, you're also a fan of Limited, right?
I do enjoy Limited when I can play it. I'm not great at it, but like I've have really terrible time playing Limited on Magic Online. Like I almost never do well. I think my win percentage is probably about 35% to 40%. But I really do enjoy drafting a lot.
So is it just me, or does Yargle seem insanely good in Limited?
It's really good in Limited. I mean, just
it's just such a threat. Like it's it's like even if like it's gonna trade up for everything, right? So it's like a 5-mana Death Toucher on block.
Yep.
But then you also have the upside where it's like, oh, I drew this aura that gives it flying, bam, you're dead.
Yep. It's gonna be pretty great. I'm excited for it. Hey, Prof Blossom. Came by to say hi and see a million Hagra triggers on the stack with. Yep. That's what happens when you write a replication kicked a Hagra Diabolist. Yargle Brargle. Are there enough Death Touch creatures to make an EDH deck?
Sure.
Yeah.
There's a ton of Death Touch creatures.
Nilla says, some dude in my LGS today said no one plays MTGO, and I railed on him because all he does is show up and snark on everything. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that was actually kind of close. Like, yeah.
Well, I had a bunch of triggers I wasted on Jeremy because I just started targeting Jeremy every single time with every trigger after I killed each of you.
After you did the math.
Right,
yeah, they just fizzle. After I did the math, I killed Wildborn with 3, I killed Jeremy with 5, I killed Benzie, and then I just wasted all the other triggers on Jeremy, and they got countered.
Yeah, and if I wouldn't have tapped out for that creature you killed, I could have
answered.
Yeah.
Want to make the first strike Death Touch deck? Tiber and Lumia, AoE Death Touch with Charisma. Ooh, that'd be fun.
I had the Stasis Sticker in hand.
I waited till turn 8 that time, Jeremy. I waited till turn 8.
Yeah, you did.
I said, the deck's either done stuff like that and just killed people really fast, or it's sat there and done nothing until like turn 15, 16 and lost or been ignored and then wins. Doing stuff like that.
That's fair.
Bushi, I don't think there's a legendary, but there's a ton of cards that give your entire board first strike.
Yeah.
So